All right. Whoa, hello. You hear that? Okay, hold on. Give me a second, guys. We are live here. See if we can get this going here. Saturday night live stream. Again, we'll see how many people we can get tonight, I guess. It's pretty late as is already, so I don't know if I'll be able to get anyone tonight. Well, we'll see how it goes. Looks like we got one person already, hopefully. A couple people joining in tonight. So if you guys are just joining in, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you, mucho. And let's get the live stream chat going here. So again, introduce yourself if you guys are a part of my channel already. I'm gonna let my dog out really quick. All right, looks like I already got 2 likes tonight. Let's see who's watching my live streams. Say hi, guys, if you haven't already, and we will get the chat going here. Um, just a general live Q&A or discussion about whatever, just to talk about my channel or whatever in general, I guess. Just a little Saturday night live chat, if so to speak. I should have named this Saturday night live chat right instead. That's what I usually do. Let me go ahead and share this on Twitter while we're waiting for a few more people to join in here. Whoever's awake, that is. Probably King of Tech Deals over here. Who else? I don't know. Who else? Who else usually joins my chats in the middle of the night? Not many people. It's midnight in Texas. It's midnight, so we'll see how it goes. See if anyone's willing to say anything here. I'm not getting anything on the chat. Let's find out if my live chat is available. So again, anyone who's here in the chat, go ahead and join in. Before you get bored out of your mind, say something. Say something. I'm gonna type that out. I'm gonna put that in the chat just so you guys can see as an example. So hopefully not everyone leaves the chat. We'll see how it goes. If not, if no one joins in tonight, I'm probably just gonna get off and I'm gonna delete this later. Probably. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, my YouTube channel has been kind of going kind of slow lately. I don't know. I've talked about this in the past, over the past like couple of weeks slash month, that there just really hasn't really been any motivation to want to put together any content. At least not like phone or review content. At least tomorrow, I am going to make a trip out to, um, an area where there's off-roadability. So I might take some footage of taking my Toyota 4Runner out there and doing a little bit of off-roading. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully the weather's okay. It's been kind of raining all week where I live, so hopefully we'll see how that goes. We already lost a person, even though I have like 3 or 4 likes on here. Looks like no one is chit chatting tonight. So again, if I don't get any chatters within like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, then I might be off. Then maybe I'll be getting off. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But again, there really hasn't really been a lot of motivation. I did pre-order the iPhone 11, which will be coming in hopefully by September the 22nd or the 23rd. So there's a few reasons why I went with the 11 instead of the 11 Pro. Obviously, the 11 Pro is going to be like $300 more than the actual 11, and I was actually able to get the iPhone 11 product red, which is the one with the red backing, and I got it with 128 gigs of internal memory for only 750, I believe. So I ended up going with that one because I just didn't feel the need to have that third lens on the iPhone 11 Pro, and the only real difference is the screen. Obviously, I'm not going to have that, XDA Retina display, disc screen, or whatever you want to call it, the really fancy OLED panel. So I'm gonna have to kind of downgrade to the liquid Retina display, is what they call it, I guess, which is basically just like a LCD panel that looks kind of okay. So when that does happen, I will be upgrading my iPhone. So I am actually gonna sell this iPhone 10, probably to somebody local down here, just because I don't feel like selling it on eBay or Feebay, because they just have so many fees that you have to pay when selling an item. I think, if you sell something for like $400, you're gonna end up losing like money, because PayPal charges you a service fee, and then so does um, so does eBay. So eBay charges like 10%. I think it's ridiculous that eBay charges a 10% selling fee. Actually, like they try to gimmick you with, oh, you know, post all your crap for free listings, yada yada yada. But like, I would rather pay for a listing fee than have to pay a percentage of the actual item that I'm selling. So like, let's say I'm selling something for $1,000 on eBay, right? eBay is going to charge 10%, and that 10% again is $100. They don't charge it to you right away, first of all. So they actually charge it to you per monthly period, I guess. So like maybe after 30 days, you'll get charged like $100 final value fee of the item, which they'll debit out of your account. Canola High says, I can't even read whatever you're saying there. Right? That's not English, or at least I don't think that's English, but that's okay. How's it going? So I'm just over here ranting about eBay or Feebay. The only reason why I still kind of sell on eBay is because most of the time I have no issues selling the item that I want to sell. So, oh, that's not even English. What is that? That's like, I don't know, Chinese, Korean maybe, maybe Japanese. I don't know. Interesting language though. Hopefully that's PG. Whatever you're saying, I don't know what's going on there. We'll see. I don't know. Too bad Google Translate isn't working on here, or does it? But anyways, so yeah, that's just my little rant about eBay, I guess. And again, I've been, user of eBay for like the longest of times, since like the late 90s. But at the same time, like, it wasn't as expensive to list and sell items now or back then as it is now. So I just think it's pretty crazy, the fees and whatnot. So Conella Highs, thanks for joining in on the chat. By the way, I don't know if you speak any English, or maybe you speak multi languages. Okay, I am very something. Says I'm very ugly. Okay, well, I don't disagree there. Okay, so kind of mean, but that's all right, I guess. At least you're being honest, right? So anyway, yeah. I mean, who knows? Yeah, I saw your comment. I don't know. That's weird. That's all right. I mean, it is what it is. Just keep it PG, please. Try not to. You can insult me all you want. Just don't say any bad words or anything like that. Otherwise, I will banish you to the Shadow Realm over here. I do watch anime, actually. I just got finished watching My Hero Academia, which is, there's only 3 seasons on Hulu, and I believe season 4 is coming out. But I haven't watched a lot of anime recently, but I'm into shows like Dragon Ball Super, Full Metal Alchemist, the old school stuff like Inuyasha, Cowboy Bebop. What's up, Abel? A, how's it going, man? And we're just doing a live Q&A discussion here with my YouTube channel called BTech Reviews here. You seem new to my channel, so thanks for joining in tonight. How did you not know it was Japanese? I mean, I'm not familiar with other, Mediterranean Eastern languages, so I don't know. I mean, Korean and Chinese lettering looks somewhat the same, so I don't know what to tell you. Okay, looks like I'm getting a text message. But anywho, so yeah. So again, I'm sorry if I didn't know any of the language. That's because I have a friend that's actually living in Japan right now, who moved there, I think, back in like January. I think she's doing some teaching over there. She teaches English over there at one of the local schools, I guess, or I don't know exactly what she does, but shout outs to her. Abel says the first video I saw was the T-Mobile test drive. That was a good video. Thanks, I appreciate it. In fact, I think I have the test drive right here, actually, now that you talk about it. I think I only have probably like a few more weeks left on it, or 30 gigabytes, whatever comes first. I was live streaming on it the last time I did a live stream, and it held up pretty good, but the battery on it ended up dying, so my live stream actually cut off, which I thought that was pretty funny. But it was all right. I mean, it's going pretty good. I mean, the test drive itself, I think the battery's kind of weak, but again, the brand is CoolPad, I guess, and they didn't really make this thing to be, turned on all the time. Obviously, I guess if you're constantly using it, the battery is gonna die. So, you're asking, does it have 5 gigahertz the hotspot? I think it does, if I'm not correct on it. If it does, then it'll give you the option, but I'm not 100% positive. Maybe, maybe not. You would probably have to do your research on that. For the most part, though, I mean, it works. It gets the job done. I haven't really had any issues with it. I might take it tomorrow on my overland trip over here, just to make sure that I have a steady internet connection. All right. I mean, but for the most part, I don't think I'm not 100% sure if it has 5 gigahertz the hotspot. So I don't know what that means. I'm a tech guy, but I'm not like that technical, I guess. All right, that sounds really stupid, right? Um, but I mean, for the most part, again, it works pretty good. I mean, I can't complain. I've been using it to watch some shows at nighttime before I go to bed. I'll watch like Hulu or Netflix on, and I use it to live stream. And for the most part, I hardly get any lag or choppiness. It's very rare that I get any type of lag. So if you haven't tried out the T-Mobile test drive, go ahead and order one yourself if you're not a T-Mobile customer. The only crappy part is you have to be a new T-Mobile customer. But if you are a T-Mobile customer, there's a way around that, okay? So what I did was I actually just I used the same last name, but I changed my first name from Michael to Mike, which is, not very much of a difference, right? And then after that, I used a different email address, which everyone in 2019 should have at least like 5 email addresses. And then what I did was I used my sister's address to get this shipped. So if you have like a friend or family member that you can send this to, then yeah. So you're asking, okay, hold on. Abel A says, dang, there are so many pop figures in the background, and I barely have one, the Deadpool version. That's Gucci. I do have a lot of pops, actually. These are not all the pops I have. I actually have more, like, on this side of the room, and I have some over here on my entertainment center. I have actually decreased on my collection. It is an addicting thing to do once you start collecting pops, especially if you're very interested in specific things. For me, like I'm a big wrestling fan, so I was collecting a lot of wrestling pops at first, just because like I wanted to kind of just stick to wrestling, and then it went from wrestling to Star Wars, and then I started doing some anime and some video game pops, and then like Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that. So I have like a little bit of like, you know, pop like everything here and there. Like I even have a Game of Thrones pop, I think. So. Okay, give me a second here. Let's see, but yeah, my pop collection has kind of decreased in size. I've kind of sold off a lot of the valuable ones actually. And if you're a pop collector, you'll know that there's a lot of valuable pops out there. I guess there's ones that are worth like thousands of dollars. I used to have an Apple Watch actually. So I had the first gen Apple Watch, and I had it for like maybe about like 2 or 3 months, and then I decided that I really wasn't using it for what I wanted it for, so I ended up selling it, just because I didn't want. I really wasn't using it for the features that it had, and I just really kind of got tired of charging the watch every single day. I guess you know what I mean. So I kind of just went back to an old school style watch after that, after selling it. And right now, actually, I'm not sporting watches. I do want to buy another watch. I don't know if it'll be a smartwatch or a smart tech watch in general, but I did have the Apple Watch at one point in my tech career or whatever. And yes, I do tech videos, but I do other videos. I've done car vehicles. I've done like car reviews, just Bluetooth items, that are not phone related, I guess. I'll just do random live streams here and there. Like tonight, I'm just doing a random live stream, and just an occasional vlog, just depending on like how I like my mood, I guess. If you're new to my channel, Abel, thanks again for joining in. By the way, I'm not. I'm trying. I guess last year I kind of decided to not just stick with a specific niche. So like you know, tech is my main niche, obviously, but like I've done tutorial videos on like how to edit video also with iMovie if you're like an Apple user. There is a way. I've been thinking about doing like how to edit on iMovie with your phone. That way, people can kind of see like how to do that as well. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I haven't really tried doing any type of voice recording or anything like that on my phone, but I'm thinking about doing that also. So, whoa, getting a message on Messenger over here. My buddies probably want to go out. Not cool. That's all right. Nice. I don't know. I can just do that. All right. Sorry about that. I was responding to a friend there. But yeah. So tell me about a little bit about yourself, Abel. Like why you're a fan of my channel, etc. Like that. And just let me know what you're interested as far as tech. And since you say you've seen one of my videos on my channel, like what would you like to see more of, if anything? You know what I mean? I mean, I just do a lot of random videos. I feel like I'm not really specific to anything like that. So, Tech B, what's going down? How are you doing? I just got in the chat. What are you talking about tonight? We're just having a very plain who's up tonight, and like let's talk about whatever discussion. I guess it's not really anything in particular. Whatever you guys want to talk about or ask me as far as like my YouTube channel goes. I'm just up late tonight. I don't work tomorrow, and I don't have to be up super super early, so I'm just here chilling, with the homies over here. How's it going on your end, Tech B? What's up, my brother? Brother from another mother? It's already after midnight on my end, so I'm surprised people are up right now. I guess a lot of you guys are from the East Coast. I think Abel over here is in California. I don't know what that Conella Highs person. I don't know if they're still there or not. But if they are, like, we're just here chit chatting. You know what I mean? Nothing special, guys. Like, I'm not gonna jump around and do jumping jacks or anything tonight, like I normally do. But I'm just at home, thinking about popping in a video game or something like that, and just chilling and doing, just hanging out. Like I didn't go out tonight. I thought about hitting up one of my local arcades that I usually go to, but which I haven't gone to since like July, by the way. Let's see. Abel says, well, basically, I'm an Apple user. I had Android for most of the time, but decided that I began to enjoy Apple devices. You and me are in the same boat, man. I mean, for the most part of my entire, like, I guess smartphone slash review career, I've actually used Android phones, and then I finally switched to Apple because I had to kind of see like what the big deal was about. So when I switched to Apple, I had I had an iPhone 6s for like about a year, and then I decided to switch back to Android, not because of the phone itself, but because like I was kind of tired of like having crappy battery life, and iPhones at the time were really not known for having a great battery life. But then when I switched back to Android, I went with the LG G6 at the time, which it was at the time their flagship device. It was good the first couple of days having the phone, and then after like a month, I was just very tired of like the lagging and the stutteriness of it because it was using an old Snapdragon processor. I think it was like the Snapdragon 820 or 821, something like that. And it just wasn't good. Like for the most part, like I felt like the apps that you used with it were just not, uh, you know, customized to perform well with that phone. So I had a lot of issues with that phone. The only thing that I could really compliment on the LG G6 was the camera, or cameras. That's the only thing that I was impressed. So after having that phone for about maybe like a couple months, I decided to switch back to iOS, and I went and the iPhone 10 came out that year. So I've actually been using the iPhone ever since. Here's my iPhone 10 right here, by the way, or whatever you. Boom, there it is. And I actually just pre-ordered the iPhone 11 this past couple days ago, actually. So there's that. So I will probably be doing an unboxing of that once that happens. Tech Twan B says, I have a question. I like how you do. You think that T-Mobile is going to have a system update on the OnePlus 7 Pro on Android 10? It probably will, because the OnePlus 7 Pro is a very good flagship device, so I'm pretty positive that it will eventually have that update. I don't know exactly when. Obviously, right now, those OTA updates that are thrown out take a long time. Looks like we got a few other people to join in. We got like 15 people here. Patrick, I am just Cass, Tech1 A. Let's see. Everyone's just kind of chit chatting. A lot of weird comments. How's it going, guys? Everyone okay tonight? It says, "Why is my friend Kami Oshi not allowed? Are we can take death penalty off the table, please?" I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Where all these people came from, but I've probably the most people I've had in a chat in a while, honestly. But how's it going, everyone, tonight? Again, this is Mike from BTech Reviews, and we're just having a random Q&A session tonight. What's my stance on? Okay, that shouldn't even be a question. Cannot tell you. That's an interesting question. I'm trending right now. That's funny if I am trending. I should go to the main YouTube page and see what's going on. Well, thanks for joining in tonight, guys. Again, my name is Mike. I am a tech reviewer, but my channel also consists of other things like how to do a little bit of film editing, as far as like using iMovie. I also do car videos as well, so that's something that I've been trying to get into. I am #1 in Uzbekistan. Okay, I got you. Well, that's pretty cool. I did not know that. You're probably lying, but that's okay. But anyways, Patrick C. Why is your name highlighted like that? That's pretty cool. Like, what is going on there? Patrick C. Can I review the Dragon X4 self-cleaning? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to read the rest of that, actually. Okay, I am JCast. You are a big fan of Uzbek. Yeah, okay, I got you. Well, thanks for being a big fan. And I don't know what that little emoji is. I think that's like a skunk or something like that. Keep killing it, Mike. Woo! I just got a $5 super chat. Thanks a lot, Patrick CC. I really appreciate it, man. First super chat I get in a long time, actually, so I really appreciate that. But yeah, oh, it's a hog. Okay, I do not know who Riley Reid is, by the way, so that's a good question. Patrick CC is famous. Oh, okay, got you. Patrick CC, if you are like a big YouTuber, I'm sorry, like. I'm gonna go to your channel right now. I'm on my computer over here, by the way. Patrick CC TV. Oh wow, looks like you have a pretty good following, actually. So I will check out your channel, man. Thanks again for the super chat. I really appreciate that. I'm one of the lower end tech YouTubers, I guess, but at the same time, like I don't know what's going on. But I appreciate the comment, and I appreciate that in general. You know what I mean? I did not know I had someone famous following me on YouTube, by the way, so that's pretty cool. Uzbekistan loves you, Mike. We hope you can spread your knowledge to our poor country. That's pretty cool if that's the case, man. I really appreciate that. Patrick CC, I'm going to check out your videos, by the way, after we get off the chat. Let's see. Your latest video is DMing 100 rappers asking for a feature price. Okay, yada, yada, yada. Interesting content, you know what I mean? But wow, 125k subscribers. I think that's like probably the most sub person I've ever had on my channel in general. So that's interesting. I'm not sure if you're from New York or not. It looks like I see one of the video backgrounds is from New York, so that's pretty cool. I'm in South Texas, obviously. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Uzbekistan loves me. Do I like MKBHD? Yes, I'm actually a big fan of Marquez Brownlee. He is actually one of like my motivators to continue doing my tech channel here. Um, what kind of music do I like? I like a lot of, well, if we're talking about music, I like a lot of old school rap, like Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Run DMC, stuff like that. But I'm also like into like trance, techno. I was into dubstep for a little bit, but I'm into music that has good beats. Actually, one of my friends that was he's a DJ, and he was actually playing downtown tonight where I live. And I was wanting to go out there, and I just didn't end up going. I just felt like staying in. I ended up watching a movie on Netflix, so I ended up staying in. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, my music tastes are kind of vary. If there's one music that I really don't appreciate. I'm not a fan of country, and I'm not a fan of, like, I guess, like, ghetto reggaeton music. I guess I don't know how to. I mean, I'm Hispanic, so I get a lot of that from where I live. Patrick CC says I used to be a DJ, and now I'm a bad YouTuber. Hey, well, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Transitioning uh, from what you do. Tectwan B, I'm not 100% sure why your comments are disappearing. This is the first time I have like this many people in a chat in a while, so I usually only have like 5 people. So thanks. I feel like Patrick CC is uh, making this chat more interesting tonight. So Patrick CC, thanks for joining in tonight. Oh my god, my friend said that she's just cleaning out her email inbox, which she said she had like 600 emails, and now it's down to like 300. So wow. Ever heard of NASCAR? I've heard of NASCAR. Patrick CC, you're the man, and thanks, I appreciate it. I'm hoping that my channel continues growing like yours, man. I really wish that I can even break 10,000 by the end of the year, honestly. Right now I'm at 8,900 subscribers, almost at 8,900. So if you can give me a shout out on your Twitter or something like that, Patrick CC, I would really appreciate it, man. I mean, I'm just a small YouTuber trying to go big, obviously. I hope that one day I'm able to quit my day job so that I can do YouTube full time as well. I've watched a lot of YouTubers over the years that have made it successfully, and I'm hoping that eventually one day I'll be able to go big and be able to quit my day job so I can just do content creation, on the daily or weekly, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's pretty crazy. I think that people are doing this for a living nowadays. So I would hate to see that one day YouTube just takes away all the monetization from everybody, and Kami Ushi says he's 50 away from hitting 5K. Awesome, man. That's pretty awesome. I remember when I was at 5,000, and now I'm getting close to the 10,000 mark. A lot of my peers on here are like in the 20s and 30s already, and they're also all tech reviewers. So like I was like, wow, you know what I mean? Xmino asked, "Why am I so sexy?" I don't know. I can't help it. I don't know what to tell you. Um, Patrick CC says, I just started doing YouTube full time. Patrick CC, does that little check mark mean that you're verified on YouTube or something like that? That's like pretty interesting. That's pretty cool, man. I mean, I want to give you congrats on that, by the way. I know being a full time YouTuber is not the easiest thing to do. I know a lot of people can do it once they hit like a specific amount of subscribers, and once they're making a specific amount of money on there. For me, like, I'm not even close to earning what I would want to be earning on that. Okay. Oh, so if you once you have 100K subs, you get like a check mark on there. That's like a little accomplishment. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna message my friend on text, letting him know that I have someone famous on my chat right now. All right, let's see. Maybe they'll know you. Okay. By the way, do you know Joe? Depends on the Joe. I know a lot of Joes. Now everyone's asking, do I know Joe? Check out Aaron's too. I will check out, a bunch of your channels. Joe Mama? What? I don't know Joe Mama. I don't know who Joe Mama is. That's pretty funny, actually. You guys are hilarious. Ha 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 ha. Really? Okay, anyways. You guys got me. Oh my god. That's too funny. All right, just because we're joking around here, I'm going to put the hat backwards now. just because that probably looks a little better. You guys can see my face now, hopefully. I know I'm not as attractive with the hat like this, probably. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the jokes over here, okay? Pokemon, yes. I'm doing the whole Ash thing, which I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go, by the way, with my friend who is also getting back into Pokemon Go. And we've been kind of hitting it up real hard. I actually got a Deoxys the other day when I was playing Pokemon Go from a raid, and we only did it with like 5 people, so I was just like, hell yeah. What's my friend code? Okay, let me post up my friend code here so that you guys can all add me, okay? Patrick CC, you better add me on Pokemon Go also so that you guys can send me some rad gifts, okay? Let me see if I can get it going. Aaron's, what's up? I am actually live streaming on a phone, actually. So if you guys are wondering what I'm streaming on, I'm live streaming on the Umidigi A5 Pro, which is just it's a budget phone that I did an unboxing of a while back. So you guys can check that video out. Okay, hold on. Let's see. How do I give away my friend code over here? Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. There we go. Alright, if you guys want to add me, there is my friend code. I will leave that up for like... I'm going to leave that up for like a good, like, I don't know, 10 seconds or whatever. That way y'all can add me on Pokemon Go. Or you can scan the QR code, I guess. Sorry if that's shaky, by the way. My hand is like going crazy over here. I'll check out Aaron's YouTube channel also, man. I mean, I guess everyone's famous over here on YouTube. I don't know how I started trending live over here for you guys, but I think that's pretty cool. Maybe the YouTube algorithm is finally starting to go my way. Okay, I'm gonna show my phone number so everyone can text me. No thanks, Patrick, but good one. I really appreciate that. What's going on? I don't think I've ever had anyone with over 100k subs on here. So Aaron, let's see. I'm going to check out Aaron's YouTube channel also. Let's see how many subscribers Aaron has. Aaron, 82,000 subs. That's pretty crazy. And what do y'all like? You guys are like rappers or something like that. Rap songs, unknown rap songs. Okay, guess the rap song my listen to artist. Interesting. Like I want to click one of the videos, but then I don't want to get copyright striked over here. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what's going on. I'm #1 in Uzbekistan. Big Uzbekistan fan. Or Uzbek. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, by the way. Uzbekistan, by the way. What is New Mobile? New Mobile is actually a phone company that sent me a phone a couple months back. They're not relatively I guess known for like their devices, but they actually do make pretty good smartphones. You can check them out at newmobile.com. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the hat backwards for now, guys. I'm sorry. I know my I know I'm not looking so crazy over here. It's not so much of a brand deal. They sent me an item for review, and I gave them my unbiased review. You know, there was no brand deal or anything like that. But they sent me this thing in the back over here, which is it's like I guess a tote or whatever you want to call it. And you know, I just put it up on my wall just as decoration, just for that, you know, guys. So I mean, thanks for noticing, by the way. Not a lot of people call me out on that. Hey, what's up, Pat H? How's it going? Sorry, my live stream's kind of going crazy over here. I've never had like 18 or 17 people on here. I am JCast. No, you cannot have the bag. I'm sorry, man, but I really appreciate it. Aaron and Patrick CC, man, thanks for joining in tonight. That's pretty crazy. I don't know. Again, I don't know what happened. Maybe my YouTube showed up on the main YouTube page tonight, and people just started joining in. So I was just like, let's have a nice little late night Q&A. So if you guys are new to my channel, check out the rest of my videos. I do a lot of tech reviews. I do just random whatever videos on cars, Bluetooth items, etc. like that. Can we get a room tour? Yes and no, maybe not. Okay, since you're asking so nicely, I have to unplug my phone just because I had it plugged in because it's actually dying. So I'm going to unplug it really quick. Since Patrick CC did give me how do you say, a super chat earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a room tour. So again, excuse the mess. Hold on. So I live in my parents' makeshift parents' garage. Basically, that's what it is. So like behind me over there is my bed. There's my computer, my PC over here. Excuse the darkness, by the way. The lighting kind of sucks in my room. There's me live streaming. There's just a lot of junk in the background. My bed, laundry machines, my couch. There's my dog right there, by the way. Hold on. I'm trying to turn this around. Trying to turn this around for you guys. There you go. There's my dog. Say hi to Coco, guys. She's a little evil dog, by the way. Say hi, Coco. She's just kind of chilling there. And, there's really nothing crazy. Here's my couch. This is like kind of like my YouTube back wall. This is what I like to use as my background for when I do live streams. Couch from when I'm chilling. A bidet for my legs and feet. And there is a big TV, which I'm probably going to get copyrighted striked for later on because I was watching Netflix just a little while ago. And PlayStation, Xbox, PlayStation 1 over here, boom. Mini PlayStation 1, and Super Nintendo Classic down there. So that's basically my room, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not able to keep up with the chats. Yeah, I do have a WWE belt back there, by the way. Here, let me get that over there. There it is. There's my WWE Championship. I'm a big wrestling fan, by the way. So I used to actually have a collection of belts, but I ended up selling them off because I was going through some financial struggles, I guess. Oh, awesome. Kami Oshi gave me a super chat tonight. Thank you very much. Sick for being into WWE. I am an AEW fan also, actually. I'm waiting for AEW to debut. I'm just a big wrestling fan in general, so if you guys are wrestling fans, thanks for joining in tonight as well. Hold up that belt. Oh, okay. I got to do this. Whoa. This is not a actual... Oh, man, I'm getting super chats tonight. Thanks, guys, by the way. B-Tech review, someone saying that they did something to their wife. I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. That's pretty crazy. Thank you, Little Vex, also for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Patrick CC, here's that belt, though. I'm going to feel super lame for holding up my WWE Championship belt. But yeah, I don't know. Is my live stream still going on for you guys over here? Okay, just making sure. I'm not sure what's going on. I feel like my live stream cut off or something like that. Okay, there you go. Patrick CC's says, you're not lame, bro. I really appreciate it, man. Sometimes I do feel kind of lame with my hobbies and the stuff that I'm into, I guess. So I do have an Instagram, by the way. Let me link you guys to my Instagram really quick because I don't have many followers on my Instagram. And this is going to be just my my YouTube Instagram. So let me go to that really quick on my computer really quick. And let me link you guys really quick to my Instagram account. I'm going to post it here, so hopefully you guys can follow me on Instagram also. And I do have a Twitter account also, so if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, please hit me up on Twitter, guys. I really appreciate that as well. Let me post up my Twitter link as well, just so you guys can check that out. I'm just kind of shocked at how many people I have here tonight. Pretty crazy. Like, you guys are making me blush, and I'm like being all shy now because I'm just not used to having this many people on my chat, so it's pretty crazy. Another $2 super chat. Thank you. I'm sorry I can't read the language. I think that's Arabic, so I'm not sure, but I'll give you a shout out to who just did that. There is my Twitter account also, guys. So I'm posting my Twitter account and my Instagram accounts. I'm not Chinese, so that, if you're wondering if I'm Chinese, I'm not Chinese actually. I just have really small eyes. Abel says, can we please get a follow? That's going to be hella Gucci. Heck yeah. Pat H says, I am good. All right, well, I'm sorry. I'm losing stuff here. Where am I from? I'm from Texas, actually. I'm from Texas, y'all, with my Texas accent over here. Let's see. Can you say happy birthday, Sam? It would be a lot to me. Sam, happy birthday, by the way, which Sam is actually my dad and my brother's name. So Shout outs to Sam. Happy birthday, okay? Patrick CC says Texas. And yes, if anyone knows Texas, they know that Buc-ee's is very popular, especially when you're going on road trips. I feel like if you're not going to Buc-ee's or if you're not stopping at a Buc-ee's when you're driving anywhere, and when you're traveling in Texas, it takes hours to get from one city to the other because Texas is just that big, right? And you'll see Buc-ee's gas stations on the way over there. Cleanest restrooms you'll ever use in a gas station, and a lot of souvenirs and a lot of good food. So check those out if you guys ever come to Texas. Thoughts on? I'm not gonna really answer that. I'm not really, fond of answering questions about politics or religion or ethnicities over here. So that's just I'm not gonna answer that. Um, In and Out in California. I've never been to an In and Out. They're mostly located in North Texas. Patrick, if he's been to Texas, which I'm sure he knows it's all about Whataburger over here. Okay, but I've never been to an In and Out, so I can't believe I'm seeing this on my live chat. You guys keep it PG, please, especially the person talking about the racial things over here. Please, it's not. Yeah. It says Pat H says In and Out is good. P Terry's favorite burger place. I really like Freddy's also, by the way. Dasani over Arrowhead. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if that's like a restaurant or what. I love Canes, by the way. We do have Canes started coming, like the Canes restaurant finally started coming down where we live, and it's pretty good. I like Canes. Slim Chickens is pretty good also, but yeah, Raising Canes is definitely better. Um, Wendy's had I can't believe we're talking about fast food over here. Wendy's is good, by the way. I am a big fan of Wendy's. Here, I'm gonna put this belt away, I guess, or I'm gonna put it back over here in the corner, guys. Thanks for having me show off my championship belt. By the way, if you want to give me a super chat of like $300 or $400, I'll buy another one of these. By the way, because that's how much they cost. The real ones, at least. The real ones cost like $500. I can't afford that right now, guys. Um, yeah, I'm a big fan of Wendy's. I like their spicy chicken wraps. They're probably the best, wraps that you can get in a restaurant, or at least in a fast food restaurant, in my opinion. But I do, yeah. Going back to like I guess Slim Chicken and Canes, they're all good. Well, my camera's falling. Can you all see me? How's the sound quality, by the way, guys? I'm hoping the sound quality is okay for all of you guys over here. Um, what's your favorite video game? My favorite video game probably would be like of all time, all time. Ugh, that's a good question. I think probably all time my favorite video game would probably be Final Fantasy VII, because I put like a lot of hours into that game. Um, Sounds Gucci. Abel S sounds Gucci. But I think like for as far as like video games like being interactive and whatnot, like online, Halo 3 and Left 4 Dead were probably my favorite games. Do you like HP Stream 14? I'm not sure what. Hey, what's up, Manu Vegas? I'm not sure what that is actually. I'm the only really game that I've been playing lately is Pokemon Go with my friend Pat H. By the way, over there, guys. So if you guys haven't checked out Pat H's channel, go check her out. She's an up and coming YouTuber also. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button on hers also. And if you guys aren't subscribed to me, please hit that like button and subscribe to me as well. I would really appreciate it. I'm so close to hitting 10,000 subs, and I really I'm just kidding, by the way. But yeah, I'm so close to hitting 10,000 subs, and I'm just hopefully trying to get out there and make my channel bigger and bigger. Just kidding about Pat H's YouTube channel, by the way. Don't go and subscribe. Sorry. Okay, let's see. I am JCast. Any dating tips? Be yourself. I guess be yourself. I don't know. That's just a really random question. But anyways, be yourself. Don't be shy around the person that you guys like. I should be telling this to myself because I'm single, by the way, no girlfriend, right? But just be yourself. I think if you're into a guy or a girl, whoever you're into, right? You want to just be yourself around that person. If they like you, it's because they like you because of who you are. you know, your values and all that good stuff. Yeah, I am gonna get the new iPhone 11, by the way, guys. I'm not getting the Pro because I was too cheap to get the Pro, unfortunately. Um, in Uzbekistan, things get touched a lot. Okay. Yeah, but okay, I am JCast. Thanks for joining in tonight. I really appreciate you if you're gonna get off. Aaron's also, man, appreciate you joining in on the live stream. Thank you again for joining in tonight. That's pretty awesome that you guys were here. What what features am I looking to the most? I'm probably looking forward to the most the 4K front facing shooting. So if you guys are like iPhone people, you'll know that like you know the front camera's pretty good on the iPhone 10 or the 10X. But I'm really looking forward to using that front-facing camera for 4K shooting. Let's see. JCast says bye. Kami Ushi says I'm heading out also. Oh man, everyone's leaving tonight. Okay, that's all right. If you guys are heading out, that's good. All of this chats just kind of disappeared at once. Follow Patrick CC on Instagram. I will, but you guys got to follow me also. Okay, so again, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Here's my Twitter page again, and I will link up my Instagram page so that you guys can follow as well. So please follow me on both. That way, you know, you guys can follow my YouTube channel as I continue to grow. So hopefully that's good. Another thing about the iPhone 11 is, let's see, that I'm excited about at least is the kind of like the low light shots on the camera. I think I'm going to be super excited about that. Patrick CC gave me a shout out on Instagram. What? Okay, I gotta go check this out now. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Apparently, this Patrick CC guy gave me a shout out on Instagram. So this guy is being awesome, and he, you know, he probably doesn't. He's not too familiar with my YouTube channel, but he's big enough to know who I am. I guess. Let me find out. So let's find out. Patrick CC. Again, you know, I need to check out his channel. I don't know. Patrick CCTV. He's got 100K followers. And I'm going to go ahead and follow him just for the heck of it. And I'll check out the shout out later, of course. Obviously, you know, we're live right now. Let's see. Video today. I love promoting underground artists, man. I'm not a rapper. Oh wow. Let's check out his shout out really quick. I'm over here.
Join my Discord. The link is in the bio.
Patrick CC, by the way. So yeah. Again, thanks for the shout out, Patrick. If you guys gave me a shout out, I'm not 100% sure. Pretty cool though. Croissant Bird said, "Why am I such a peasant?" I don't know. I don't know why I'm such a peasant. Thank you for retracting the message. It's not nice to say I'm a peasant, by the way. But anyways, pretty cool, guys. I didn't think I was gonna have that many live people tonight. You guys are missing out on all the fun. All my regular followers, by the way, are probably gonna come back and watch this, and they're gonna be like, "What the heck did I miss?" You know what I mean? Do you like Nom Cut the Rope? I don't know what that is. Is that like a show or a food or something like that? Or am I just not supposed to be saying that correctly and it's supposed to be a joke? I don't know. Abel A, thanks for joining in tonight, man. Or thanks again for checking out my channel. Somebody asked me, what's my favorite movie of all time? Probably my favorite movie... Oh, that was such a good question. Probably of all time would probably have to be The Goonies. Just because it's a movie that I can watch whenever, like any time of the day, you know, morning, noon, or night, whatever. And it's just, you know, it's an adventure type of movie, I guess, and it's a movie that I watched growing up that I just really enjoyed. But I really enjoyed The Goonies, yeah. And I'm into like Harry Potter, Star Wars, all that good stuff. So, okay, your name is Muhammad. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's because you have on my end it's written out like in Arabic, I guess, or excuse me if I'm not saying that correctly, but you know, it's not translating the languages for me, so. Well, apparently Patrick CC gave me a shout out, but I'm not seeing it just yet, so let me go find it again. This guy's got 125,000 followers on Insta. He's got a lot of followers on Instagram also. He's got 12,000 followers on Instagram, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully you guys follow me on Instagram. The individual, do you like house parties? I have not gone to a lot of house parties actually. My favorite Harry Potter movie would probably have to be The Order of the Phoenix, but it was only towards the end of the movie when Dumbledore was taking on Voldemort over there. That was pretty cool. It's both. So it's a tech Q&A, or it could be just a general Q&A in general. Also, I mean, I'm a tech YouTuber, but you can ask me whatever about myself or my channel, whatever you guys want to do. So I mean, I really appreciate it. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy tonight, guys. But yeah, battle droids be like Roger Roger. I'm a big Star Wars fan, also, by the way, guys. I mean, I'm super excited for the next movie, which will come out in December. I will probably not do a live unboxing of the iPhone 11. I will probably do an actual, just regular unboxing of my iPhone 11, and I'll just piece it together like I normally do with a regular video. Just because I don't know. I feel like it would get more views if I were to just post it regularly than do a live stream. You know what I mean? And I've done live stream unboxing before, and I don't think they do very well. But I did order the iPhone Product Red version, by the way. So if you guys haven't checked that out, that's the one I'm going to get. So let's see. He loves promoting underground artists.
There's a really funny error right now. Oh, join my Discord. The link is in the bio.
All right, I like your style, croissant bird. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Oh man, I guess the chat finally died out a little bit. But for those of you guys who are still with me, thanks for joining in tonight again. I've accumulated about $10 in super chats tonight, so I'm happy about that. Just because it's an awesome anytime I get super chats. I really feel it. It's right here. So anyone that donated tonight in the super chat, I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. I'm just very appreciative on that. So, and I'm hoping that my YouTube channel grows enough one day so that I can put out daily content for you guys, or that I can just be constantly posting videos for you instead of having to go to my day job. You know what I mean? I really wish that my YouTube channel is a lot bigger than it is right now. But for those of you guys that are still here, please subscribe to me. Having more subscribers helps, obviously, and just watching my uploads. I don't upload constantly, so. Muhammad says the prequels are actually better than the sequels. I mean, you're probably right. I think the prequels were better. I just think the episode one was probably episode one and episode two were not that good in my opinion. I think Xmino, all right, man. X-Men says has to go. Laters, man. Thanks for joining in on the chat tonight. I really appreciate it. Subscribe, by the way. No, that's cool. If you have to get off, get off. But thank you for joining in tonight, and please subscribe if you haven't, by the way. But again, I don't think I'm gonna do a live unboxing of my iPhone 11 when I get it, just because. But it is what it is. Oh yeah, Revenge of the Sith was definitely way better than the first two. I liked Attack of the Clones though. I think that one was pretty good. There just really wasn't enough battling. All the battling kind of happened at the end. It was just like way too much story. But I guess that's how some Star Wars movies are. X-Men. Yes, thank you for subscribing. And yes, the unboxing will be the same day I get the phone. So I'm hoping that I'm not working that day. If I do, it'll be a late unboxing. So I'm gonna actually film it, and then I'm gonna edit it, and then I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. So just keep an eye out on that. It'll be probably somewhere on September 22nd or 23rd. How many hats do I have? I have a lot of hats. There's like 5 or 6 of them back there. Thanks, Mohammed. I appreciate it. Thanks for liking and subscribing tonight, by the way. Crazy. Tonight was crazy for my YouTube. I did not think I would get that many followers or that many people on tonight. So So pretty crazy. But yeah, Revenge of the Sith was probably my. To be honest, Revenge of the Sith is my favorite Star Wars movie. It's either that or the Empire Strikes Back. I think the Empire Strikes Back was one of my favorite movies also. But as far as like the original goes, I would probably have to go with the Empire Strikes Back. The prequels, it would have to be Revenge of the Sith, and then for the new movies, which were the sequels, I guess you would call them. Like my favorite movie would probably be The Force Awakens. And then for the films that were not like from the main ones, like the Han Solo movie and Rogue One, I really enjoyed Han Solo and Rogue One. I think Rogue One was really good actually. Um, so for people that are into Star Wars, like if you didn't like Han Solo or Rogue One, excuse me, then you're not really a Star Wars fan in my opinion, because like those are stories that need to be told. You know what I mean? And regardless of like how accurate and whatnot Disney is wanting to go with that shouldn't matter. Obviously, I mean, I thought the movie was good. Yeah, I think they're gonna start making all that stuff canon again. So like the Clone Wars are coming back. I know Ewan McGregor is supposed to be coming out with a movie or a show on Disney Plus whenever that decides to come out. You know what I mean? And who knows when the heck that's gonna happen. What's my favorite color? Probably red and black and red, because most of my shirts are like black and red. Like this is kind of like a maroonish color, but it is what it is. But yeah, my favorite color, and I don't mind green by the way. So like black and green or black and red also. I'm a big fan of stuff like that. Should I leave my hat like this, guys? By the way, for the rest of the stream, because I can leave it like that. I mean, if you guys don't mind. Okay, here's my social security number: 123-456-789-10. There. Manu Vegas, I thought you got off, or. And again, X Men, thanks for joining in on the chat tonight. Eating the entire movie theater popcorn or getting halfway through and holding in a fart next to a stranger. Yeah, that's funny. Luckily I haven't had that bad of luck in movie theaters. And if I ever let out a fart, which it's pretty gross for me to say on the live stream, right? I'll do it when there's like loud music or something happening in the movie where no one will be able to hear it. But it's rare that happens. I love movie theater popcorn though. I love to put the extra butter on it. And for those of you that don't live in Texas, I don't know if it's a Texas thing, but we eat pickles with our popcorn, by the way. And I love my pickles with my popcorn. So if you guys haven't tried popcorn and pickle yet, try it. It's one of the best like movie snacks you can eat. You know what I mean? Swagger99 says, "Morning. What's up? Good morning." I guess technically it's the morning for some people. She says, "How do you go live on YouTube? Do you have to get a certain amount of subscribers?" Um, yes. To go live, first of all, you don't have to have a specific amount of subscribers. But you cannot go live on your smartphone unless you meet certain requirements. So you have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time to go live on your smartphone. But you can just regular live stream if you just have like an HD webcam connected to your computer. You know what I mean? Mohammed says he's a true Star Wars fan. Croissant Bird says he's gonna steal my identity. Yeah, I should not have given away my social security on the air. There. So. Do you drink soda with your popcorn? Of course I do, even though I know I probably shouldn't because I'm adding more sugar to my blood. I'm not diabetic or anything, I'm just saying. Of course, I think like it's hard to not go to a movie and not get like a cherry Coke or like just a regular Coke, whatever. It's tough. I mean, it's rare that I go to a movie and not buy snacks. If I don't buy snacks, it's because I ate like a full meal before that. Falcons play tomorrow, and you said the hope the Eagles lose. Rise up. Give me 1 second. while you're talking about that, okay? And I'm back. Who likes my new hat that I'm wearing over here, by the way? For the haters out there that are into football, by the way, I love football. I'm not as big of a fan as I was, but if you guys are wondering if I'm a football fan, I am a big football fan, and I love the Patriots, and I love Tom Brady, by the way, okay? He's just like Ric Flair, okay? He's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, even though that's what Bret Hart says, okay? And the individual can agree with me saying that Tom Brady is the GOAT, by the way, which he is. He is the GOAT. And people who are haters on him are gonna hate. It's gonna be whatever, I guess. But it is what it is. I'm not a soccer fan. I wouldn't say that soccer's boring. I just wish the field wasn't as big. Because I feel like it takes forever for soccer players to get from one side of the field to the other. Like I feel like a soccer field should be like the same size as like a basketball court. You know what I mean? How old am I? I want you guys to guess how old I am first, and then I'll let you guys know if you guys are right or wrong. Okay. Swagger's 99. You're just being a hater, man. Don't hate on the Pats and in Boston. Although I'm not a Boston Celtic fan, so even though I'm from Texas, I'm gonna have to go with my San Antonio Spurs. By the way, I am not 24 years old. I am not 47. I'm not 27 either. No. Why do I have to be? Why can't I be a fan just because I'm in Texas? What do you guys think that just everyone in Texas has to be like a Cowboy fan or something like that? I am older than 24 and younger than 74. Okay, I could probably pass for 74. Though you're right about that. All right, we have a winner, guys. Muhammad is correct. I am 33 years old, guys. Winner, winner, chicken dinner to Muhammad. By the ways, he guessed it right. 33 years old. I am 33 years old, guys. Yeah, I'm 33. I know I don't look 33. I know I can probably pass for like a lot younger, I guess. I don't know. I don't age as well as other people do, I guess. It's probably because I had a baby face for the most part growing up, and I can't really grow a beard or anything like that, so I don't really have a lot of facial hair. Your buddy from Arizona says he is a Pats and a Sox fan. How dare he? Do I remember 9/11? Yes, when I was a sophomore in high school when 9/11 happened, and um, I mean it's hard to forget like the day. Everyone knows where they were and what was happening when 9/11 happened. So I know 9/11 just passed. So if any of you guys had any friends or family members out there that were affected by 9/11, then my condolences to them. Respect to all the veterans and people that joined the armed forces afterwards. You know what I mean? I mean it's crazy how a lot of things have changed since that era. So it's been pretty crazy. Dissolving of Czechoslovakia and Yugoslavia. What do I remember about that day? Well, yeah, because it was this. That's a good question, and I don't think there's anything wrong with asking that question. I mean, a lot of us here in the chat are probably American. Some of us aren't, which that's okay. Um, and sorry, Croissant Burn. I mean, it's not something that people like to talk about. Obviously, I feel like it's taboo to talk about it now. I guess. But yeah, I mean, what I remember about it is John Smear, thank you for joining in. I really appreciate it. I probably will be getting off soon also. I'll go ahead and share my whole 9/11 thing. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll take a few more questions and I'll probably get off after that myself. Thanks for joining in on the chat tonight, guys, by the way. But no, 9/11, I was a sophomore in high school. I think I was about 14 or 15 years old. I think I wasn't 16 yet. I think I was 15 years old. This was 2001, right? I was getting to my geometry class when an announcement was made over the school intercom, And from there, I was basically just like, okay, like I still kind of don't know what's going on until someone finally turned on the TV in class, and then you kind of see what's going on with the World Trade Centers and the Pentagon and everything, and you're like, wow, like what's happening? You know what I mean? And then you see one building on fire, and then when you're watching the other building get hit live, while watching that, it was pretty. I would say pretty scary, but pretty surreal because you don't know you didn't know where all of these attacks were happening, or where they were going to happen. You know what I mean? So I thought it was pretty crazy. I'm not gonna pull an all nighter unless people start throwing out those super chats tonight. Like, start sending those $100 bills, and maybe I'll do an all nighter for you guys, right? That'd be pretty cool. I'll do like a Mr. Beast challenge over here, where I'm gonna stay live streaming, and I'm gonna do a live streaming world record for you guys. Okay, 24-hour live stream. Okay, Mr. Beast. Just kidding. I wish Mr. Beast was here so he can donate like $5,000 to me. That would be awesome. But anyway, no, I mean, so anyways, yeah, I was a sophomore in high school. For the most part, like every class that we went to after that was just focused on what was going on. So it was kind of like a free day at school. And then when you went home, it was still happening on the news, of course. Of course, by then, by 10, 11 in the morning, the towers had already fallen. Reports of plane crashes, at the Pentagon. One of the uh, United Flight 93, I think, ended up crashing. So the people that were on that plane took over the plane, and they decided to, take matters into their own hand, which I thought was very brave. Which it sucks at the same time because all those people lost their lives. I personally did not know anyone. They got affected by 9/11, but I'm a big wrestling fan, and if you're familiar with the wrestler Zelina Vega, her dad actually passed away in the towers. He was on one of the top floors on one of the buildings, and he was not able to get out. So I mean, it was pretty crazy. Um, I'm not so much into gaming anymore. I think my favorite all-time games again were Halo. I liked Call of Duty also. You know what I mean? And I liked old school like Nintendo GameCube games. I'm a big Resident Evil fan also. Um, Swagger 99 says he was a toddler. Well, if you were born in 99, then yeah, that's you were a toddler at the time, right? Now you're a young adult. 20 years old already. Wow, 1999 that's 20 years ago already. Um, a lot of you guys that are not familiar with that though, I was in high school. I was very aware of what was going on in the world. We had news reporters like Peter Jennings who passed away not even like a year or two after that from lung cancer. I did not play Resident Evil 7. I played all of them except for 7. I just don't want to play 7. I don't know why. I guess because I didn't want to do the VR. Croissant Bird, I am single. Okay, ready to mingle. Yeah, Peter Jennings was probably one of the best news anchors from that era. I mean, if you watch this stuff from like the '90s and early 2000s, like it was some of the best stuff you can watch. I mean, he had like one of the best anchor voices out there. There was a few other good journalists at the time. You had Barbara Walters, you had Charles Gibson, others, on NBC. But I mean, yeah, I am a nerd. I follow the media. You guys, I went to school for media, by the way. So Muhammad says I will do a video today. Cool, man. Um, I like WWE, but I'm not into their video games anymore. I was back then, not so much anymore. Okay, everyone's telling me that Patrick CC gave me a shout out, but I'm not seeing anything, so maybe it's just not me. I had one person follow me from this chat. Abel Alvarado. Abel, thanks for the follow, by the way. Does Texas get a lot of tornadoes? I think North Texas or Northeast Texas does. What is happening here? Hold on, what's going on? But not South Texas. I'm actually south of San Antonio, so I'm not. We don't get a lot of tornadoes down here. I mean, we have gotten them, but it just has not been to the point where it's affected like the areas where we live. Patrick CC.
Discord. The link is in the bio.
All right. Anywho, the N64 had some awesome wrestling games. Yeah, it did. I mean, I was a big fan of like WCW versus NWO Revenge, WrestleMania, of course. I think my favorite wrestling games were probably from like the PlayStation 2 or like even the Nintendo GameCube. After that, I could not play like any of the Xbox versions or anything like that. I think all of those games were just kind of like especially the online. Like the online was just horrible. Like I just could not stand the online gaming. It was just bad. I was a big Nintendo fan back then. I actually recently sold my Nintendo Switch. My nephew wanted one, and I gave my brother-in-law a good deal. So I told him, hey, I never really used my Nintendo Switch. It was just kind of sitting there collecting dust. So I told him I'll sell it to you for half of what I paid for it, which I paid $300 for it, and they bought it for $150. So really not too bad of a price, guys. So. Well, I can't believe I got some super chats tonight, guys. That's pretty crazy. I got $10. I feel so happy. $10 in super chats, yeah. But yeah, I was a big fan of Mario games. I think my favorite Mario game was probably Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. But I liked some of the other ones. I like the N64 version. I could not really get into the Nintendo GameCube versions of Super Mario, but I liked games like Mario Party and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I know you can like play them on the PC or as emulators and whatnot. I can download them. I just don't. I'm not. I'm really. It kind of stinks. I'm not too much of a gamer, and that's because I have a gaming channel. I do want to start playing some games on it though. I think once the new Final Fantasy VII remake, I'm gonna start playing. I'm gonna start live streaming again. I've been reconsidering downloading Final Fantasy VIII and just trying to replay the remake, even though I've heard a lot of bad things about it. I've never owned a Dreamcast. All my friends have owned Dreamcast. I've never bought one personally, even though I know that the Dreamcast was like way ahead of its time back in the day. So, hold on. Phone battery is dying, by the way, guys. So it's at 9%, and that's because I have it plugged in, which is weird. But it's telling me your phone battery is low. So I'm probably gonna have to be getting off soon, guys. So I do really appreciate you guys all joining in tonight. I mean, it's late. It's already 1 a.m. where I am. So I'm gonna hit the showers and I'm gonna get in bed, watch a little bit of Netflix, maybe watch a little bit of Hulu, watch a little bit of My Hero Academia. Oh, TSB, you missed out on the fun, man. I had like apparently a couple of famous YouTubers watching my live streams. So, but yes, TSB, you are late. Muhammad, best Q&A, to be honest. Thank you for being a fan, man. You can if you would subscribe, man. I do live streams every now and then. Usually they're more tech related, but I do go off topic at times, and I do talk about whatever my subscribers or my fans want me to talk about. You know what I mean? So if you guys want to talk about wrestling, if you want to talk about Star Wars or Harry Potter, or just anything in general, tips, advice, whatever. I'm there. You know what I mean? I'm not doing anything crazy, besides my day job, which I'm a full-time worker at my day job. But again, keeping my fingers crossed that one day I go, I guess, what's the word, live solo, that I'm able to go, on YouTube and just do this full-time as a job so that I can focus more on this, be a little happier, and take care of other things outside of my day job, obviously, and just do this full time. That way I can put more focus on this, because I really like talking to everybody. I really like being a YouTuber. Just sometimes it's not practical for me to make videos and do videos for my channel, just because sometimes I'll just come home and I'll be too tired at the end of the day, guys. But I really appreciate you guys joining in. TSB, I know you just came in. I'm about to get off, man, so thank you all for joining in late tonight. Samsung, if you're watching this later, you missed out again. Rob Crabtree, Mikey Tech Reviews, King of Tech Deals, all those guys that usually watch me, you guys missed out again. I don't know what happened. But anywho, you guys all have a great night. And Mohammed says you have 14,000 subs and $390. Wow. If that's your monthly earnings so far, that's pretty good. Mine, I don't know what mine is right now. If you want to send that $390 my way, though, super chat while I'm still live, that would be awesome, right? No, but anyways, I'm just bashing you. But anyways, yeah, I really appreciate you guys joining in tonight. Mohammed, thanks for joining in. Thanks for being a new subscriber. TSB, have a good night. The individual, thanks for joining in again. We'll see you guys later. And y'all have a great night, okay? Thanks again. And keep an eye out for my video for tomorrow, because I might post a video on me off-roading on my Toyota 4Runner, okay? So Adios, guys.